Safe Summer 81 was a fantastic success by everyone's standards. No children were kidnapped last summer. Juvenile crime in Atlanta dropped significantly. Children were safely kept off the streets and occupied. The federal government is so impressed with Atlanta's success, it's paying the city to send copies of the plan to 500 other cities. But much of Safe Summer's success came from the federal government. Washington pitched in $400,000 to protect our children. Back then, a killer was still on the loose. Atlanta was gripped by a crisis. But the crisis is gone. So is the federal money. And now the mayor's office is faced with a new challenge: to find creative ways of funding what is now being called Fun and Fitness 82. This year's push is to get local businesses to adopt recreation centers. Riches is adopting the Kennedy Center and will pay for all the staff and supplies. Coca-Cola and Southern Bell are jointly adopting the Georgia Tech Center, a $100,000 expense. It's a tax write-off, but there are other corporate advantages. Last summer, Georgia Power started the idea by adopting the Bedford Pines Center.
Georgia Power invested a substantial amount and adopted a site last year, and they got a great deal in return from their employees' involvement directly with children, from the fact that they've made good neighbors of that entire neighborhood where they're located. They feel they've got a great deal more in return for their dollars than they would have spending a lot of advertising dollars on TV.
With business help like that, City Hall hopes to have almost as comprehensive a summer program for youngsters this year without having to spend nearly as much money to accomplish it. Lynn, Harasin, Action News.